I have a guest, a special guest. I call him special guest today. He's just not a guest for nothing. He's just not special for nothing. And as the narration goes on, you will know the reason why it's special guest and special of the special guest. Because sitting right in front of me is Ambassador Musbao Olatunji Akinyemi.
Baba Balaga.
You are welcome to this program.
Wow. Good morning to you all. Especially my special person. We meet ourselves together with Super K and Baba Balaga, the guru. You are missing if you are not here, because if you are with Baba and Super K, honestly, your life will never remain the same. Happiness will fill your life, because as I'm sitting down here, hey. So this one I'm missing outside there. Call it, well, no problem. Once in a while.
Ambassador Musbao.
Baba Balaga.
You are welcome.
Good morning, sir.
To Lagos Top 91.3 FM, you are welcome to this interview. In the first place, who gave you the name Ambassador?
Yeah, first of all, Baba, I want to appreciate you. Because this morning, if federal government call me today and give me the most highest honor in the land, I won't glad my mind like what they did this morning. I appreciate you, Baba. You live long, Baba.
Thank you.
You live long. In good health and wealth.
Thank you.
By the grace of God. And those who are listening to my Super K. This name Ambassador come. Not just wake up one day and say, oh, I'm Ambassador. I went for summit in Ghana. And it's all about the leadership and the followership. That's the summit. So someone just sponsored me down there. So as I was standing and I talk about peace and everything. So, you are an ambassador of change. That's how it comes in.
Okay.
Ambassador of change. Okay. So we now colluded with the time that we're having the change in 2014-15. So people thought that I'm ambassador of the APC, whatever. No. I'm ambassador of change. Attitudinal change. That's it.
Okay. You are hearing the voice of the Ambassador Musbao Olatunji Akinyemi. Olatunji Akinyemi. That is his voice. Please listen and let's follow. I said because of my intention to celebrate him, that I brought him here. So this is manifestation of my intention. Why must I celebrate Olatunji Akinyemi Musbao Ambassador? Why must I celebrate him? We shall get there now. Please listen to this, and after the interview, if you fail to learn anything about life, then I'm afraid I may have to ask Obasanjo to help me to which school you might be admitted to before you can get anything done. Now, there is a story about your life which comes like this: my losses and gains. My losses and gains as an activist. So, were you an activist? Are you still an activist?
I was born as an activist, and I will die as an activist.
Okay. What are your losses?
My losses.
That will be recognized and celebrated.
Recognize my losses. Yes. One of the best way to put it is that I lost my sight in fighting for the cause of Nigeria.
You lost your sight?
Yes.
In fighting
for the cause of one Nigeria and to have democracy in Nigeria.
Wow. What happened?
Well, from my day one, I love my country, and everything. I want everything good about my country.
Yes.
And I want my country, Nigeria, to be the best country among the whole nation. So, in me, like I told you, I was born as an activist, and growing up in my school, everything is all about fighting for people's rights, defending people. Even though I can give out my food to eat, my last thing to be people. So it happened during because I faced military well. I know what military did to Nigeria here. The first school which I witnessed, it was 1975. That's at the Dinka Muritala I'm in primary, at that time I'm in primary 6 because I changed my school, primary 6. So that day in Market Street, Butimeta, after military took over, there will be a coup, curfew. Sure, we can't go out after 6, 7. So that day, around 6 Market Street, because that time I live in number 34 Market Street. So the soldiers are coming, everybody just run inside. Everybody run. I stand. What is they running? Because I've already brought someone when I'm young. So the military, they are very short. They don't. So you what are you doing there? Come here. And I moved down there. Instead of me to run, he said, come, and I moved down to him. He was shocked. The other day I heard something in me. He was alert. The second one just give me koboko on my head. I touched my head. I didn't run. I stand. He was beating me. He said, how old are you? And I tell him. So what battle is that? Why people run me? Why are you chasing people? So go back. And I go back. After beating me, I can see on my head that time food koboko. So then I go back. I said, why people do this to people? Military. So that time I have the bad mind for the military. Short stamina. So on getting the go on democracy in 1990 when Babangida promised that go back to military democracy, he bring out some political party, he turned them away. So later come with SDP and then also. So people contested at that time. Even Shehu Yar'Adua contested. Even later Baja Conde contested. And later about NQ Abiola late Blesmori become the candidate of that SDP. So I believe this man, I haven't met Abiola once. I never met him once. But I know history. Let's forget about what fella talk about him. Sure stamina. That's his side. But the good side of him that he do to people, meet people. So this man become the president of Nigeria. Feel better. I don't know him. I go all out to support him. I do my own teacher to campaign for MK Abiola. People know me down in Mushin. So after the election, June 12,
were you still staying in Butimeta at this time? You have moved to Mushin. Okay.
That's another issue because I was born and bred in Mushin. But my dad didn't want me to stay in Mushin. He took me down to Butimeta. Because he believe Mushin are so hooligans, whatever.
Don't tell me that your house in Mushin then is very close to the house of Omokupa.
I was born in
that two-story building.
Yes, I was born in Cardozo.
Okay.
So that's
Cardozo.
Yes. The man Cardozo, that's that.
Yes.
So on getting there, so when Bella I campaign everything. The June 12, I mobilize people to go out. I mobilize people. So after the voting, we are expecting for him to be declared as the president. So the new English just come out announcement. I don't go away. Military will go. We want democracy. That's why it started. So, and I mean it before. I start campaigning. They will give us a mandate. Do this. So all the civil society organization, Blessed Memory, she lived for me is one of my mentors, SAN. So she by Stafemi Falana, SAN. All of them, gather themselves this Abakoba. Immediately they do a meeting, press release that they go to a rally somewhere, some place. I'll be the first place to mobilize. That time there's no any network, there's no social media to just go around. But after the newspaper stand, I went. A place in Ojuelegba where the upstate. That's where the cheapest photocopy in Lagos at that time. So I went there, go and do photocopy. I will now share it all. So mobilize people to meet all agreement, all Kayode we place the posters that there be a campaign. So the first time I encountered again, DMI arrested me under Ojuelegba Bridge with my bag. They said open that bag. They saw poster, Abacha must do everything. I was took to Obalende here. They stand on my head like this inside that vehicle. So suddenly they receive call that they should come somewhere. I don't know, call them. Urgent. That's how I escaped.
Did they left you?
They throw me at Obalende Bridge. They throw me down. After, I wasn't my side. I just sat down there for 10 minutes before I went to.
At what point along the line, and what happened that made you to lose your sight? Okay,
that I'm going. So after the 1 million march, Danekalo did to support
in Abuja.
So then the struggle leaders, they organized 5 million march here in Lagos to counter the 1 million march. And I will mobilize the rally supposed to come out at Yaba. So the military men that came there, they barricade that place, tie their ropes over there. Nobody will do campaign here. Just stamina. So suddenly we had the Chief Ganfayemi arrive, move to Alagomeji. So and share the poster, share my flyers, even to the security officer, I shared it to them. I wear my own special clothes. Abacha must go. Give us a mandate. So get it to the Lagomeji, the chief Ghanaian, enter the podium, stage, and talk to people, arrest me, leave my people, one mandate. So suddenly, the tigers were so shooting. So I was ready to run for cover. So the canister just me direct on my face. You can see the mark there.
Thank you very
much. That's why
you be able to capture it.
You capture it, yes.
That's all right.
He hit me direct and I fell down. That's all I know at that time. For 3 days, I don't know where I am because my nose, everything scattered. Even my brain at that time, I don't know. So someone took me to hospital. Later took me to Mushin here. There's one hospital in they call it Ayekwe Hospital, Najegunle. So that's Nojora Street. So took me there. I don't know the person from Adam. Just take care of me. Part of those who come, you know, when it comes to rally like this, campaign, people come from all angles. Show stamina. So to me, after the hospital, they take care of me. And I land the Mushi again. There's one hospital at Agigimoto.
Who paid the bill of the Ayekwe Hospital?
I don't know who paid, honestly. But after the little something, I can get my conscience back. Then that took to Mushi again. There's one hospital at Agigimoto Road, opposite AP bus stop. They call it Dr. Bola. Is there. So he now treated me and I get myself. But that I thought is all over. Show stamina. For that, I feel the nose, everything. So for 1 month, I wasn't myself. So later on, I know my eyes, something has happened because I can't see very well. I have to cover my eyes to see where there's any sun. So gradually, that's all. The eyes just finally gone. Show stamina. That's my first lost.
Okay. Now, that's all right. Before we move to second, third, and fourth, let me ask this question. People like Gani Fahoini, did they know anything about you?
At that time, she know. You know, I'm not the member of the civil liberties organization, but I'm close, more close than my mentor, Chief Gani Fahoini. He know about this. At that time, so I'm willing to support. But they don't know, you know, there are many people. There are many people around him. Trust stamina. Some of his people know, like my close friends and Dr. Afolabi Bajumo, and then so those are the close allies of Chief Gani Fahoini. So some of them reach out to me at that time. But you know, when it happen like this, even better, there are many people lost their life. So God give me a way to have a voice. There are a lot of people who don't have a voice who suffer from this struggle. But then, you know, one that direct or indirect, show stamina. So I'm just happy that today I have a voice.
Okay. Now, you are telling the story you are telling the whole world now is that you became blind as a result of June 12th struggle.
Yes, sir.
What are your gains?
My gains? Yes, sir. Before my gains, my second lost. Because after I lost my sight, I believe that's the end of my life. I believe I can't do anything anymore. I can't see a beautiful girl. I can't see what I'm eating. So all that comes to my mind is how to end it all. How to commit suicide. That's what coming to me most time. So I just sit down. So it don't touch me. Musba, what is wrong with you? You can do better. I look my back, I see nobody. You can do better. You can do more than what you are doing right now. Get up. Since then, that's why my gain comes in. I never think about.
So at the time you were thinking of suicide.
I think about it more for several months. But after that touch, I don't know the spirit that touched me. I never think about it anymore. Even at this moment, that work with me. If you talk about my site, maybe you want to talk about it, I will not listen to you. Because I believe that what I don't think I could achieve. Not by money, but in touching lives, in moving on, it doubled.
Glory be to God.
It doubled. I pick up my pieces. I start doing what I know how to do best.
And what was that?
Engaging people.
Okay.
Educate people.
Okay.
Empower people in my own little way. You can see in my book is there where I'm giving do training to some youth in Webback Night 2012 and all that. You can see it in my book. So the first time I love an environment, I'm clean environment. So some person that first coming to me is a chief a general resoya. He make sure he's there. As a Loma MD at that time, and he come on radio program. He said that we go to transform waste to electricity. We go to transform refuse to fertilizer. I said, hey, one day politicians have come again. I said it to myself inside me. He said, but that was he said. Now touch me. In mention, and I called him, sir. You say you go to transform electricity to, waste to electricity, waste to wet, to do trash back. How is it possible? He said, I never believe you. He said, I should come. He now invited me. And I went to his office. He joined there. I sit one-on-one with him. So he now narrated to me. I said, wow, I will stand with you, sir, as a volunteer. At that time, I don't know that we celebrate the same day as a birthday. This is November 20. We celebrate together. So we just connected. That's why we started. I started doing it in my own way. Introduced a street captain program at that time. I cover coordinator Mushin and Rojolo together. I will gather youth to do a lot of cleaning. As
of this time, had Lagos State government brought you into the payroll?
No. Okay. As a volunteer. I was a volunteer for over 3 years as a street captain. At that time, you volunteer when we need to go out. A general will give us something out for bus transportation. He now spread all this captain to all local government in Lagos State. But it started like that. My gain is that after getting there, so we have about 42 service providers at that time. People are just talking. They talk a lot of run me down there, and I said to myself, I'm going to be the best among you all. I'm going to be the best. I boasted I'm going to be the best. We got glory 2011, 2012. I became the best among them. I was given the best service provider. Not that with favor, but what I did in Mushi, you can see in my book there, when Fashelo are giving award, represented by his deputy governor. I was presented the award. Now I know that
we presented award for being
the most service provider, that the most powerful person among those 42 who are think. But so I always say that not all people talk about you, but what you say to yourself is that matter most. Only work with people can run you down, but if you didn't run yourself down, you are there. You go to the best amount. That's
people can run you down, but if you don't run yourself down
at all, people tell you cannot make it. But if I said that, you are gone. People say you cannot make it, but both said I will make it. Definitely you make it.
So there's power in the tongue.
In the tongue and your belief. You can be among those people who never believe in you, who talk less about you, but you stand your mind that that is not for me. But I'll be on your side. I'll be the best among of them. Even though we're sitting together, when I'll call to go and see that they can't talk. My mind tells me that God, glory be to you. That's my gain, that I gain it back. More than when I have my sight on. I will say to myself sometimes, Guru, as even though I have my sight on, I may not achieve what I'm achieving right now. Because I don't want people to favor me. Sir, what you are doing to me right now, you that have picked me. You study, you must know something about me. So what the celebration I give me today, I never think about it. But what you saw in me, I don't know. That's why I always believe in myself that definitely nobody can run me down.
So Musbao, the message we are passing now is that a man is never limited by whatever factor of limitation until the man accepts that I am finished.
I'm finished. When I never accept the veto. People know me. People around me know me that they call me Mr. Transformer. Because availability cannot be done.
Okay, let me ask you this question. How come you are so popular within the media homes?
In 1989, 89, I start calling radio program. Okay? 1989. Thank God, the person who I called the program at that time, they called Chokumbo Jokunle in Radio Lagos, old Radio Lagos AM at that time. I started with him. He introduced the program at Links. I started calling the program. I love radio. My best friend is radio. Radio is my best friend. Just my dad bought a radio for my late brother around 1976, and I snagged that radio from him.
You stole it.
I snatch it. I didn't steal it. I snatch it because I even bully my brother.
Okay, so you have always been a bully.
Not to just, but I took the radio for him. He can't come to me. Just now, and I snatched that radio.
What was your father decision when your brother reported to him that daddy?
No, go at meeting now. So my brother was so disciplined. My dad is a politician. He's very disciplinary somebody. Just me now. I snatch radio. So I love listening to radio. So no radio presenters. I love contribute to radio stations. I started this 1989. I told you. 1988 I started. So that's why all radio presenters that even know about the Muslim maybe just started today. So I will surely call your radio station. Even the way there's no telephone. My dad has one telephone like that. I know how to tap it. So when they give my dad a bill, he saw it. I didn't call. You know when you call that time, when you go to night, they print all the bills. Yeah. They now pay Radio Lagos, FRCN, all their bills. Say, who called this? He said, me? Call this? My dad. No, my one I'm telling you.
He went to work thinking he never knew that the son was there.
Because I have another phone. The one you can't call with that one. So we now tap it. I used to call. I used to tap. I call. So we now print it out. He give me all the numbers of most radio stations. He now surprise you. That's why I run away from home. Honestly, because you kill me. So he paid the bills, but he now changed his style. He will remove the wire from that terminal when he's going out. So that's it. So I love radio stations. I love call most radio stations. I didn't start today. So when I have a telephone, so make it easier for me. I use coins. That coins, that polling booths. You coins too. I used to go there too. So that's why I'm more popular among the radio stations and most presenters. Okay,
is your services with Lagos State waste management board continuing, or has it been terminated? No more synergy. Is still.
I was sacked. The new MD now sacked me in November last year.
Who Dr. Muyiwa?
They terminated the point in the Loma West policing.
No, that might be Dr.
No, like the one is here now.
Muyiwa.
Yes. It's not. He terminated the appointment. And the appointment did not pay me because the boys that work for me. Because the boys get something home every month because I be there from this crash. Sure, stamina. Those boys who are doing nothing, I go and meet them. Come, you can do something for yourself. I engage them. They enjoy doing the job. Taking something home, even though before the month end, they will collect their salary. Because tell me bring this bills, I'll pay them. But the boys, I would have no job now. So that what pays me. They're not about me.
No, what was the issue between you and Dr. Muyiwa?
Personal, he terminated the appointment, all the service provider who do my police at that time. Okay. Some might be calling back, but he didn't call me. He didn't call me. But that was not stop me from doing. I did clean up machine last week Thursday. You can see I write to Loma. They bring their board vocabussy. As if did what I'm doing. Despite I'm not working for them anymore. Sure, stamina. I'll still do it. Advocacy.
Did you make effort to meet with the managing director, Dr. Muyiwa, at the Benegashi? Did you make an appointment to meet with him on this matter?
One thing about me, Guru, that I want it to come to me natural. Sure, stamina. So we should reapply. I'll reapply. But if my record is there, sure, if they change the record, I'm still having it. They will give it to me. So that was my takes. It happened during Ambode too. When Ambode sacked Loma at that time, and all of a sudden I come back there, I say call me. So if they call me today, I will come. But I will not go there and lobby. I will not go there and lobby. No. If they know I deserve it, give it to me. I will collect it and give it to the boys. Sure, stamina. So that's what about me. People see me that I'm a APC. Yes, I love APC and all the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but I'm not carry member of any political party.
Sorry, repeat that.
I love APC as a party, but I love Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But I'm not a carry member of any political party.
Okay.
I support him, but I can criticize them when they are doing good. When they are doing good, I commend them. So that is me. Okay. But I may call on radio and make some funny comment, whatever. It's like Chelsea house now. I'm a Chelsea fan, so I can defend the Chelsea to any length. So that's it. So I change, but all I want better Nigeria. If I pay good pay, I believe in Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Reason is that is what
are you campaigning for him here now?
No, he didn't struggle at that time. People don't even know.
Because
as an activist,
the bill is waiting. All I need to do is
there's no campaign already. He's our president. He's our president already, sir. He's the president.
Musubao. All I need to do is to tell the sales and marketing department.
We send to us work, sir. He has the money there. They will pay.
So, Ambassador Musbao, looking at your years of activism, how would you say activism has paid off? All this fight for a better Nigeria.
Yeah, Super K. There's one thing that's always on my mind. Whatever I'm doing, I'm not doing to gain. I never do anything in my life that whether I'm expecting any gain, but I want. For what I'm happy now is that as an activist, I do my activism to assist people, to liberate people, educate people, show stamina. So when I want to oppress, I go there to go and sort things out. For Nigeria, my gain, activists pay because it depends on the way you are coming as an activist. Maybe your activist is to make money. Show me, so I have money at the bank. You have this. You cannot check my account. Can't make 500,000 my account too.
How much?
He can't meet 200 in my account. Just tell me now.
200,000 or 200 million.
1,000 in my account. Just tell me now. I'm not doing activism for my personal gain. Just tell me I'm not doing it at all. But what I know that what I gain as an activist is that we have democracy. Not in the military rule. No matter the world, democracy, we rumble and fumbling, democracy are come to stay in Nigeria here. But we the people, if we are ready, like what Kayode want to did on December 5, to liberate people. If you know if you can do something and educate ourselves, politicians will afraid of us. Honestly speaking. Okay. So for my gain is that we have democracy. That's my activism piece.
I have a follow-up question.
No.
Okay. No, let me.
I want to answer a question, right?
Yeah, well, you did.
Let me ask you this question. You went into activism. You went to support democracy, and this is what you got.
Yes, sir.
And that becomes fait accompli.
Yes, sir.
That's how God wanted.
Yes, sir.
When you went and got this, the battle for democracy today, could this be what you went out to fight for?
Sir, powerful question, sir. This is not the kind of democracy I fought for. I'm not saying because this is not how I think it should be. But sometimes I now bring myself back when I study America. I remember I studied America when America got democracy 50 years. Sir, it was than this. 100 years, it was than this. 150 years, it was. I studied. No, I'm just coming here. Sir, you can do it, sir. You know better than me, sir. Show stamina because I could remember when American dollar was 90 kobo. I could remember. Not too long ago now. America over 200 years now. Show stamina. But some people must stand on our feet that we want this better. It begins with me. We just blame government. It will now government in our home. It will now government in your streets. Think about it. If you happen to be the president of the country with what you are doing right now, score yourself. You just score yourself. Let me score myself. What I'm doing right now, if I happen to be the president of this country with what I'm doing right now, what will talk about me? So we all involved in this. In this change, we all involved. If you want better Nigeria, we must change from our home. As a landlord, you want to give your house out. You say your tenant should pay 100,000, 500,000 agreement. For what? Are you going to give him the receipt? If you have to be the president, judge yourself. Okay, you are a conductor now. Your mind is for the president to forget his change. If you have to be minister of finance, what do? Just do it like that. Show stamina. If you can just think about this in all our what we are doing in our home, honest plating will be better. Okay. We are not a saint, but at the same time, let's just have in our mind. This is not the kind of democracy I fought for, but I believe we are getting there.
Okay.
Just to follow up to this, I mean, seeing that this is not a democracy you fought for, you believe we're getting there, and knowing what you and some others did in the 80s when we were not getting what we expected, what should people in the civil society and Nigerians be doing to this government right now so that we can get or move closer to the Nigeria we expect?
First of all, in 1999, when the election came, after the struggle, both our leaders and the leader in struggle, they believe that we have got democracy. Instead to take the mistake they did, which I may not forgive, most of them, is that at that time we just stand that we want to be the rule because we have power at that time. All the society, we have power. Like Pastor Femi Falana, Chief Galify, at that time they just sit back, allow someone who never loved democracy to become the president of this country in 1999. That's why he messed it up. Supposing at that time we stood our ground that no, Chief Galify, you must be the president of this country at that time, or Chief Falana, you have to be the president. We stand at that time, but they run out of politics. They did not. The only one have that we have Afeni Ferry, the late no, sorry, what is the man? Abraham Adesoya and Shiva Balaige. There's a few ones there, but there's the military background at that time. Abisalam Power with the rector, with from the one you mentioned, the Maradonas. They really don't impose on us. There's one that imposed Chief Olusegun Obasanjo on us. I'm still saying this. They had a measure of democracy at that time. So at that time, we have those who fought for this democracy. At the end of affairs at that time, things will have changed. Obasanjo rule, it took over everything from 1999 to 2007. He imposed before he rescued the power from good luck. He's the one behind all of them. So tell me, that's why the democracy were messed up. And when later Chief Ganife come out, people do not know, people do not listen because money has come.
The authentic activists that demonstrated everything good about activism. Do we still have them in droves in Nigeria today?
Sir.
Do we have them in droves or they are facing away?
You give me a Fumino Kotoro to Lero. But I must be sincere answer this question.
Yes.
Just give it. We have them, but a few in numbers. There are very few in numbers. Those who are genuine intention as a true activist, they have no mouth, and they have no money, they have no power. But those who have power now, who have money now, they have sold their conscience.
Okay. As an activist that was motivated by genuine intention of that calling, are you regretting that very soon there might not be actual activists that will take us to the world of Eldorado?
Sir, I'm afraid this question asks me now because this is a time that the activism should be the order of the day. Should be, because we have everything in now. We have social media. We have everything you may talk about. We have it now because at that time, no thing like this. So to me, I be this now. But gradually, they will still come up. We ask them. They will still come up to do more than what we have did.
Final question on this. Do you have any hope that there may be people you might want to hand over to where your time is come, who will continue with the genuinity which you began and still actively doing it today?
Baba, you still love because I know still love because you still live long. You live 100 years, more than 100 years. I will say more than 100, but I'm training them. Yes, our people consult. I have a consultant as an activist. I'm training sure stamina, which I believe. But some of them, I'm not be saying with you, some of them do because of money. If there's no money, they won't come again. And when I come to do free training, come and do this. They ask you, Baba Kilo and Le. Baba Kilo and Le. If they are 10, Baba Kilo and Le, they are remaining to 5. Before you know what stand with you, so I need to know about wealth, not about what you eat. Sure stamina, but the future, like America, I love this slogan about America. Think what you can do for America, not America could do for you. Think about what you can do for Nigeria, not what Nigeria can do for you, Baba. You're going to achieve a lot. I'm still standby. I'm still on it.
Okay.
Good morning, Oga Guru and Turkey and Ambassador. The problem of Nigeria is not leadership, really. It's followership. I bought fuel at NNPC and 100 was collected for every gallon. Is that the government policy? EU from Ireland. Well, it's both. We, the followers, have a problem, our challenges, but the leaders definitely have a huge role to play. I keep wondering how we came up with the notion the worst democracy is better than military rule. Is this democracy we are in now better than the military regime we had in the past? Compare the indices. The only thing was lack of freedom of speech. But what has our free speech done for us in this democracy? Okay. Good morning, Mr. K, and our great guru, Mr. Godwin. Thanks for the great job and inviting Ambassador Musbah to your studio. I celebrate him and I wish him happy Diamond birthday in advance. What baffled me most about him is that despite his struggle for his country, he will support this present administration that didn't even bother to take care of him. Wishing him all the best, but Nigeria isn't worth dying for. Be there. Good morning, Lulu Kayode and the Guru. Please, I'd like to ask your guest, as a human rights activist, as he has claimed to be. Well, you say he claimed. He said he fought against military to make sure democracy comes into being. If I may ask, I want him to be honest in answering the questions. What has changed ever since your democracy has been enthroned that makes you feel that Nigerians are now safe? Hence, you see no reason to criticize or protest against the civilian government, even Tinubu's administration. So can you tell me one thing that's better in this government than military regime? I rest my case. James from Agbado Junction. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Morning to you.
Yeah, this is John calling from Ogba.
All right, John, let's hear you.
Ambassador Musbah, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, I don't think I've met you, but there was a story you recounted during the June 12th at Jibo, the bridge and all that. I was there too, but I remember that incident, so I didn't even know you were going to become this popular then. Anyway, that's by the way. You said so many things that I don't agree with you. You both fought for this, all of us fought for this democracy. Even the man that is ruling us too fought for the democracy. And you said they would have given the presidency then to those people that fought for democracy. Unfortunately, the one that fought for democracy seemed to fight for democracy. They fought for their selfish interest. This is one of them that is ruling us now. Two, you keep saying the worst democracy, which I don't even understand where that came from. The worst democracy is better than military rule. Let's look at the indices. We were the military rule then. And we do have things where the only thing that people always talk about is freedom of speech. Okay, now we have the freedom of speech. What has the freedom done for this in this democracy now?
All right.
And you now coming out to say Tinubu's regime, when we come out for, thank God somebody said one voice note, say that when we file for protest and all that, we don't see you people again. It is obvious that this activist team is all about tribalism. Because I don't understand why you should not come out to protest again against this government that is worse.
All right, then, John.
What is government that we thought it was worse?
All right, thank you, John, for that. All right, like you said, it could be tribalism. Then I guess the Agbakubas that also fought in the 80s, they have been tribalistic now for not coming against Tinubu.
Agbakubas from Ilife, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Musbah, one last question.
Yes, sir.
What is your hope about the future of Nigeria?
My hope. I have my hope.
You have only one.
My hope are so high. I believe my country. I believe Nigeria will go to smile. We're going to get there. Nigeria, my country, will be the best country among the old nations in the world. That's my belief. But all I know is that all hands must be on deck. We all have to evolve in making Nigeria a great nation. That's my take on that.
Okay. On that, first of all, I want to appreciate you for coming. And I want to tell you that I sincerely appreciate